Hello friends, this is Raj Sastri from Raj Option Trading. Today is December 30th, 2021. In this segment, we'll talk about few metal stocks and see if we can buy these metal stocks here. So with that, let's jump in and get started. So what we'll do is I will look at a few metal stocks to begin with. Let's go into basic materials sector and let's start from the top here and let's pick up copper to begin with, and let's see what copper stocks are worth buying at these levels. As you can see here, we don't have too many copper stocks here. We got few copper stocks. So as you look through here at the top, you got TRQ turquoise. So as you see here, this stock is trying to go higher in 5-day, 10-day, and 1 month. Still up 33% for the year. And I think one of the better stocks to buy in this copper area is Freeport McMoran. As you can see here, it's a bigger market capitalization, $61 billion market cap here, and nice sales growth as you can see here. And from a performance perspective, it's a nice performance, consistent performance in 1 year and 5 year. You could, right now it's a little bit higher RSI as you can see here. If there is a pullback, you could buy some Freeport McMoran. And I also like Southern. I'd been buying this company for a while ago. So this is also a better run company. As you can see, a nice 5 year sales growth, 1 year sales growth, as well as quarter over quarter sales growth here, and also RSI is a little bit lower than the other companies here. You could buy this one also. It's again a great company. And look, there is a low float here, not too much shares available. That's a good sign. So you could buy some Southern here. It's a good one to buy. I would say buy a little bit here, given RSI is 57, and you can add more. And then you got HUD Bay here, HBM. As you can scan through this one, there is a nice sales growth in 5 year, 1 year, as well as quarter over quarter, and net margin negative on this one here, 16% negative. Company is not making money, but performance is good. I mean, not great. It's just 9% as you can see here. So you could look at this one also. In a nutshell, if you were to sum it up here, I would say stronger candidates are SCCO here and FCX. You could look at those two candidates here. A little bit high RSI. And I would also look at turquoise here. It's a $16 stock, low price, and also has a good 1 year performance as you can see here. Clearly, FCX and SCCO are the better lead candidates here. Number 3 is turquoise. Number 4 is HBM. So with that, we look at our next metal and go from there. So we looked at copper, and let's look at next one here. So for the next one, I could quickly look at gold here and go from there. So we got a lot of choices in gold as you can see here. In here, I think we'll end up going with the low. We'll apply some filters to whittle this down so we can look at quality names here. Let's say we want positive gross margin, and we'll get better candidates there. We'll also say we want positive sales. And okay, there we got list of candidates here with positive sales and positive gross margin. These could be stronger candidates. Sometimes you may not see your favorite companies with the positive sales growth here. What we'll do is we'll remove positive sales growth for a minute here, and look at just positive gross margin here. All right, let's look at just the positive gross margin. And I can also apply a filter here, volume greater than 500,000 shares traded. So you look at shorter list here. I like this list better. So as you look through here, keep watching. We got some great names. A little known company here, CDE. This company is it's a good company. Off late, it's not doing well at all. You could take advantage and buy some of this name here. But I would, if you are a long-term investor, go after the company with nice, sales growth and profit margin. Look here, these two are the better run companies here. You got SSRM, SSR Mining, and KL Kirkland. I think these are good companies, and they got nice 5-year growth here, as you can see here, and also nice sales growth and 5-year, 1 year, and quarter over quarter. Nice gross margin. Companies are making money. Net margin positive. And you could also look at other names here with the nice positive sales growth here, like B2B Gold. Even though it's a $3 stock here, that also works here. Nice sales growth, as you can see here. And performance perspective, it did well in 5 years, but off late in 1 year it's negative, as you can see here. And we got Sandstorm here. It's also a better run company, as you can see here. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and also low debt. And this has done 61% in 5 years. This year I think most of these gold companies are in a negative, as you can see here. And as you scan through, we got few names which are with the good performance here. Look, we got here PBG here. This one, even though there is uh, no great sales growth, but it's done nicely in 1 year as well as 5 years. You could take a look at that one too. And we got a big market cap stock here, gold, a Barrick Gold here. It's one of the better players in this area, even though performance is not great, but it's a long-term good one here. And Silbane is a good stock here. Look, Silbane is doing nicely from a gross margin and sales growth perspective. You could buy Silbane. Look, nice 5-year performance here, even though it's struggling in 1 year. And we got a few more here. Wheaton is again a good company. You could buy some Wheaton, and it's got nice sales growth here. And quarter over quarter sales growth is negative right now, but it's done nicely in 5 years, as you can see here. And we got a few more. You could look at these names here, and I think all of these work here. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and go from there. Little known company, Goldfields, is doing great, as you can see here. Just $10 stock here, doing nicely in 1 year as well as 5 year. You could look at such candidates which are doing better. Even AU, just $20 stock here. It's also a well-run company. You could look at that one too. These are some picks for you in the gold names. You could buy these and take it from there. So next, what we'll do is we'll look at our next metal here and go from there. So let's go here. We looked at gold and we looked at copper. Let's make our way down here. So we can look at industrial metals to begin with, and then we'll go to precious metals. From an industrial metal perspective, I think list is small, as you can see here. We are looking at some of the steel type names here. I would focus on stronger candidates here also. From a stronger candidate perspective, look at nice sales growth and gross margin. For example, even this little company TCB here, this is doing great, as you can see, a nice sales growth, nice gross margin, a little bit high debt to equity ratio. Probably that's why you got to be a little bit careful here. Some of these companies do have higher debt to equity ratio, but you could look at that one too. And we got here MP Material, again one of my favorite companies here. You could look at that one too. It also has done nicely, as you can see here, in 1 year. It's a newer company. And Vale is a steady Eddie company. You could look at Vale. It's again a nice industrial type company here. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin. Company had done nicely in 5 years, but right now it's struggling, as you can see here. 1 year negative. And Tech Resources is a well-run company. Also, you could look at this one. Also, nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and company had done nicely. Probably Tech Resource is one of the stronger candidate here with the bigger market cap along with the Whale. And we got smaller company here, GSM, $6 stock here. It's done great. Look at the performance here. 1 year, 310% performance, but did not do well in 5 years. It's done well in 1 year. And next one is BHP, again a great company. Stock has been doing great. BHP or BBL, it's same thing. This one has done nicely, 130% in 5 years, but struggling in 1 year. So these are some of the good, better run companies, in this industrial metal area. And now let's look at precious metals and go from there. All right, so from a precious metal perspective, let's jump in here. All right, so we got two here. What we'll do is we'll remove our filter. I think our filter is becoming a little bit too much for precious metals here. All right, I think just we got three of them here. We got let's see. I think stronger one here is AU. It's a 37-cent stock here. I would not go after this one here. We got gold royalty here, $4 stock here. It also has not done great. Probably I would skip in this area. Let me remove other filters here and see if we get any more in this area here. Okay, we got few more here. But all low price stocks here, and performance is not great. I would probably skip this area and look at next category here. All right, so next category is silver. We can look at silver stocks here and see what works in the silver category here. So we got few silver stocks here, as you can see here. um, So look, keep watching the sales growth here. AG is a good one here. Off late, it's not doing great, as you can see here. 5 year, it's a good performance, 45%. It's got nice 5 year, 1 year sales growth here. Quarter over quarter is negative. And one of my favorite is Fortuna Silver here. It's a $3 stock, as you can see here, but it's all red off late in 1 year, 5 year, all red. Probably it's not great one at these levels. I would probably skip this one here. And I think Pan American could be a better one here from a silver stock perspective. It's done nice 75%. Also has got nice 5 year, 1 year, quarter over quarter sales growth, nice gross margin. I would probably go after this one here. Is a better company here, along with AG here. I would go take a look at those two and go from there. I also love EKX here or EXK Endeavor Silver. It's also good, better run company, but performance is not great, as you can see here. It's faltering with the other silver stocks. This year is not the year for silver stocks. Probably it's good to slowly buy at these levels and take it from there. And next we look at next category here. I think one last category we look at specialty chemicals and see what we got here in this one here. We got some of these chemical type stocks here. Um, yeah, let's look at this category here. And in this one, let's make sure we got volume greater than 500K. So we get a little more better candidates here and positive gross margin. All right, so we got smaller list here. You could look at some of these names here. We got some of these stocks like Livent, which is beaten down at these levels. You could look at Livent here, and nice performance, as you can see, at 36% in 1 year. You could go after Livent here. And Albemarle is again a good lithium play. I think many of you like lithium stocks here. It's a solid lithium play here. You could buy this one. Look, nice performance in 5 years as well as 1 year. You could go after this one also. And we got few more stocks here. You could look at these names. Some of these are really chemical and paint type names here with Axalta here. International Flavors is also it's a flavor type company here. You could look at those ones, but not really any lithium type stock here. So with that, we look at next category and go from there. I think the last category is steel here. We can look at some steel names and go from there. From a steel stock perspective, we got some of these steel names here. I think keep watching the performance here. All these steel stocks, they work for most part, but I would go after nice sales growth and gross margin candidates. We got few of these here: SID, GGB. All these names here work, but I think strongest candidate is really in this whole steel area is Nucor is number one. I would recommend buying Nucor if you don't have it. It's a great, well-run company. And number two is really Steel Dynamics. You could look at that one too. Those are two stronger candidates here. And then you could look at CLF here, also a good company here. You could look at that one too. Nice 145% performance, probably the highest in this area. And next, last but not least, let's look at some of these lithium or a battery type stocks here, and go from there. All right, so let's look at some of these battery stocks. Cannabis, I think, got at the top here. Let's auto filter this again. All right, so we'll go here and look at our filter and look at some of these battery stocks here. All right, so we got our EV category here. In the EV category, we could just say EV battery stocks here. So we'll get all these battery stocks which have some of these lithium stocks are in here. We could take a look at those names here. So as you look through here, we got a few of them. Let's remove the volume filter here. We can get a little more candidates here. All right, I think we don't have any filter over there. I think next filter is really around the gross. Okay, so these are the good battery stocks you could look at. Look, we got lithium stock here. We got LAC, which is a good company. You could look at this one. Nice lithium play here. 6 months as well as 1 year nice performance. 5 years great performance. 48%. I also like Albemarle here. It's again a great play here. You could take a look at this one also. It's also great lithium play here. Last but not least, it's a newer company, SLDP Solid Power. I think very brand new company, just 10-day old, as you can see here. You could also buy this one. It's a SPAC type play here. You could slowly buy into this one also. It's a competitor to Quantum Scape, as you might be knowing. So those are some of the better plays here, and we might have one more section here. Let's quickly look through here. Might have a renewable energy sector. We can look at those area and see if there's any renewable energy stocks we could look at in this space here. All right, looks like I don't have a bucket for renewable energy. So with that, we'll probably stop here. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Have a good day.